Welcome back. My name's Jason with Wolf Overland, and this week we do part 1 of the Rim Rocker Trail. I had to divide it up into 2 parts because it's a 3-day, 2-night trail. But we start out after doing Onion Creek and the Thompson Canyon in Moab. We take off from Milts, and the trail picks up on the Rim Rocker Trail right here, right now. Let's go. Alright, we are starting on the Rim Rocker Trail from the Moab side all the way to Montrose, Colorado. Today is Tuesday at 2 o'clock p.m. and we want to be in Montrose by about noon on Thursday. So today's Tuesday, so we're going to go tonight and camp, and then all day Wednesday in camp, and then Thursday, hopefully by noon, Montrose, Colorado, and pick up my dad. So let's get going. So the trail starts here. We're doing it reverse. So trail ends in Moab, and it ends right here at this Bug graveyard, Volkswagen graveyard. They got a couple buses in the Bug. And West Auto Repair Center. Satish, we went in there once to see if they can do the rear diff last year when you blew it up. We were in that one. So this is the start of the Rim Rocker Trail. We got mountains way in front of us, and hopefully cooler temperatures, because this Moab stuff is in 103 ain't gonna cut it. So we are using Trails Off-Road. Yeah, so this is gonna go through Spanish Valley and all the way. So we're just gonna follow along right here. Oh no, someone out of gas. I got a Jeep Wave, but luckily someone was already helping them. So right after you get out on the outskirts of Moab, you turn in right here to the start of the gravel portion of the Rim Rocker Trail. So shortly after this, things get real interesting fast. Sorry about the wind, but this is the first gravel section of the Rim Rocker Trail, and we're starting the gravel. Moab that way, mountains, and we're going that way. So here we go. It is 2:37. This is our first obstacle. I don't know how well you can see this, but that's a pretty steep drop off. That's probably 3 feet. Let me get down here. I mean, it's not gonna be a problem for me, but loose too. We got diff busters right there, but look at that. Rim Rocker. Shortly after that creek crossing, we got a deep rut, a washout, just down and up. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera, but I'll add it on here. It's hard to follow the directions here, but it doesn't help. People not that. I mean, man, the views are getting epic and epic. Got a little bit of elevation change. Rim Rocker Trail, epic campsite number 1. We're not staying here because we just kind of started today. So this is like the first hour in from the Moab side. But man, look at the view of the mountains. Got a wind block. You got a ridge behind you. That's epic, man. This is a great sight. Oh man, look at that view. Look at that. We're in the middle of nowhere. This is epic. I keep saying the word epic, but it is epic. Like, these videos, even though this is in 4K at 30 FPS, it doesn't do it justice, guys. Like, you don't grasp it. You don't grasp it. At this point, we were already a couple of hours on the Rimrocker Trail. I did have 5 gallons of extra fuel in my rotor packs, but I was already at about 3/4 of a tank of diesel left. So we were still doing good on diesel. Come to find out that there are not hardly any fuel stops on this 3-day, 2-night trail. So that's something to be mindful of. Personally, if you do not have a diesel or a fuel efficient rig, I would definitely bring an extra 10 gallons of fuel minimum on this trip, because there is only one fuel stop that I had to go kind of out of the way to get to, which we will show on day 2. Been all day on this Rimrocker Trail. I've seen no one at all. I've seen no trash at all, except for some who wants to throw their water bottle. I mean, that's recent too. There's still moisture inside. I don't get it, man. Throw it in the floorboard. Throw it, in the back of the truck. Why throw it out here? Do better, people. I'm not the best, but do better. The Rimrocker Trail is about a 3 to 3.5 difficulty level out of 10, with 10 being the most difficult. It's about 160 miles long, and it took me approximately 3 days and 2 nights. On the 3rd day, we were at the Montrose Airport by 11 a.m. But I do go a little bit quicker than the average person. Obviously, trail conditions will change with rain, and you will get some pinstripes on this trail. It was mid-August when I took this trip, and the higher elevation definitely helped with the heat. You can go to the White Rim Trails official website at rimrockertrail.org, and you can get map, the GPS coordinates, you can get trail conditions, and if you send them some pictures, they'll send you official bumper stickers that you can put on your rig. Horse poop, really? We got our first gate here. No worries though. For management and animals of grass for all. You can save a lot of energy and time by please closing the gate. Enjoy. Be safe. I don't see what's the point in putting the gate back up when there's kind of a washout through here. I don't know if you see the fence up there, big old washout. That's probably 30 feet. That's crazy. During my 3 days on the trail, I only met 2 other groups that were running the trail. Both of them were obviously headed towards me. And this was the first group, and on day 2 I run into another solo traveler in a Ford Ranger. More on that later. While traveling the Rim Rocker Trail, be on the lookout for the Rim Rocker trail markers. They definitely helped out in sections where there were intersections or side roads. This section of the Rim Rocker Trail had so many deer just roaming free. I mean, there was deer everywhere we would look, especially during the golden hour at night, right at sunset. These deer were everywhere. I mean, they were even laying down in the middle of the road sometimes. That one's a bull, you gotta be careful. Excuse me, you know where I can get a good steak around here? Like steak? You know where I can get a good steak around here? Is it this way to Colorado? Hey, don't walk away from me, dude. I'm trying to ask you a question, alright? Is it that way to Colorado? Do you know? Do you guys know? Alright, bye. That's hilarious! Lazy butts in the road. Why are you laying down, dude? Why are you laying down? Slacking. It's 6 o'clock. We need to start looking for a campsite. So 6. What time sunset?
Right now. It's like not hot.
We got, yeah, so it cooled down. It's only 80 right now.
Oh yes, this is the perfect time to get ready for camp and find him.
Alright, we got 2 hours till the sun goes down, so let's try to find the campsite. So we're entering.
Like when this camp feel like it does like sand.
At this point, we had about 2 hours until sunset, so we were looking for somewhere off the beaten path to camp for the night. Along the way, we found a lot of great spots, but now that it was time for us to find somewhere to camp, we were having a little bit of issue. This road right here didn't have enough room. I went to go down this road right here, and the map shows it going on for a little bit, but it started to get a little bit too technical for me being alone. You know, if I was with someone else, this would have been no problem. And it kept on going a significant way around these trees, and it got too technical, so I had to turn around. As you can see by me turning around right here, it was even a little difficult to turn around on this tight trail. The next section we came up onto led into a huge field, which there was a bunch of cows on the left over here off the camera. So I didn't feel like sleeping with a bunch of cows because there was also a bunch of cow patties everywhere. So I continued on for a little bit. Oh man, this is where it ends. Oh, no camping here. Unfortunately, this led to a dead end with only side-by-sides able to get through. Let's try to find a campsite, son, okay? Watch for leaves. Branches. Branches.
I was like this, like.
That's not a bad view right there, but let's keep trying. Back off the main road, there's another offshoot to the left up here. Which quickly turned into more of a Jeep trail, which progressively got more and more technical. Eventually I came across this deep waterhole. I checked the depth of it with a stick and it was really deep with a soft bottom. Being alone, I didn't want to risk it. Again, if I had someone with me, we probably would have found a nice spot up there because the map showed a nice ridge overlooking the valley below. It is now 6:50 p.m. and we are looking for camp. So we went through the Utah trust land, which, and now we're close to Colorado. I don't know if we're exactly in Colorado yet, but we went through Utah trust land, and there's a bunch of different forks everywhere. And I went through like 3 of them, and someone was at one, and the other one just kept going. And I don't want to get too far off the course because I came up to a deep water crossing, and you know I'm running solo, so I turned around. We're not taking any risks. But yeah, there's a ton of deer out here. I mean, we're seeing deer every like 40 feet, like it's crazy. And yeah, so there's like obviously no predators out here because these deer are everywhere. I got a ton of them on video. But after you go through the Utah trust land, you go through 9 miles of private property, which we're in now. But you know, you have the right of way on this road. You just can't get off this road. So you just gotta follow this road all the way through. James, look, there's cows over here on the right. Straight ahead, right over there. See them? Yeah, moo. Yeah, so there's tons of cows everywhere. There's tons of deer, tons of wildlife. We are at 8,200 feet. Yeah, that's the tags. They know what cow's who. Because they're free roaming. They're eating all the grass, so the grass doesn't grow tall. And whoa! There's an eagle. So we're on the 9 miles of private land, and there's two bald eagles. James, look at the eagles. One of them took off of a branch in front of us, and the tree dropped right in front of the Jeep. But it is so pretty out here. I mean, this is 100% worth it. This Rim Rocker Trail, 100% worth it. So we're trying to find camp. We're at 8,200 feet. We're trying to find camp. Sunset at 8:30, and it's 6:52 now. So we are racing the clock. I got 2 steaks to cook tonight. I don't know if we're in a fire van. But man, there's aspen trees all over the place out here. I rarely see aspen trees. There's aspen trees everywhere up here. There's like groups of them. I think they grow together because there's like just groups of them. What, dude?
I've never seen these trees if you want. Why the plants are actually in Minecraft?
Yeah, those white and black trees are called aspen trees, and they only grow in certain areas, and they grow in groups. They got a network under the ground. All right, we should be right on the border of Utah and Colorado.
Hey, deer.
Oh, there's more deer. 2 deer. These deer are everywhere.
Oh, there's a baby deer. Mommy and Dad's a baby deer.
Whoa.
There's a deer family.
All right, let me give you guys some scenery of what we're seeing. We got some cows. Yeah, there's cows everywhere out there. So what I'm doing is I'm using Gaia and the different overlays. You can actually see where public land is. So right now we're on private land up until this line right here, and then we're back in state land, BLM land, where we can camp anywhere. So let's. So we're gonna put the hammer down and get through this so we can get to camp. All right, dude. We're already eating steak tonight, so you better move. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Move.
Move. We're like move. You're lucky. We're having steak tonight. You wanna check the cow? James, you scared him. All right, Bessie, move over.
What? I want to talk to the cow.
They're out. Cows must be on their way home. You ever say to the cows come home? Cow.
That's not cow.
Cow.
That's not cow.
Black cow. Waiting on the baby cows. Mama's waiting.
No, I want to talk to the cows. Hang on.
Come on, baby cows.
When we talk to the cows, maybe talk to the
Yeah,
cows.
you're a little bit older, dude. Come on. Hurry up.
No.
Well, we're officially back in Colorado. Don't step on, no. You're gonna break your foot. All right, there's camping up here, so let's get going. Spot 11 tonight on the lake. This will work. We'll have a view of this. Nice table. All cement. Look how dusty this thing is. All right, bro.
Cook a s'mores. It's gotta cook s'mores.
We're gonna cook steak first. This is why I want to do a shakedown run. The Old Bay seasoning busted open, went everywhere. Okay, luckily it's just on that side. The Velcro came off the back of this. This popped out of here. This is red power. It might be solar input. We have to see. Luckily, I got the instructions on that, and I can fix that. I brought this so I can suck that up with the compressor. So let's turn the compressor on and do that first. All right, it's about 9 o'clock.
I just took a s'more.
James has s'mores, which we cooked on the lava box. The lava box came with a case, its own hose and regulator. It's got a grate. I was going to cook the steaks on it, but the steaks already turned green. Watch this regulator.
Do it again.
You ready? That was too much.
That's Disney.
That thing ain't no joke, huh? As for the Red Vision, so it wasn't charging from the car, so I reset. I did a hard reset on this. That's why it's calibrating. I did a hard reset. I turned the car on. Still wasn't working. I just let it do its thing for a while, and then it started working. So we resecured the positive input to this. That's what happened. It came out. I resecured all the other ones. I'm thinking it was bouncing and something pulled it. But trial and error, man. We definitely put it through the paces yesterday and today. So if anything was gonna break, it would be now, right? Knock on wood. Okay.
Because we are down to bed.
Yep. And it's a beautiful, oh God, it's probably like 75 degrees right now. It's gonna be cold tonight.
Hey guys.
To add insult to injury, I go to open up the rooftop tent, and this bracket is down here and it's missing the nut. Luckily the bolt's still there. I have an extra nut, it would fit. So I tighten that up. Thank God I got tools and spare nuts and bolts and stuff, because that would have been a showstopper. I mean, this one, I'm gonna tighten that up. So James already went to bed, and I was sitting up enjoying a nightcap, and I heard noise behind me. Well, this deer crept up and was probably within 5 feet of me. I turned my light on, and he jumped over the fence and went running into the water, but man, he scared me. This Buckeye campground is awesome. It's practically empty, but it has a bunch of nice spots right here on the reservoir, Buckeye Reservoir. Yeah. They're over here. James says that there's some baby ducks. All right, James, we gotta watch out for snakes, okay? Snakes like the sun during the morning. Yeah, but they'll make a noise. Like if you get close to them, the rattlesnakes will make a noise. They'll go like, you've heard that noise before, right? It's like a rattle. Sounds like a big grasshopper. It goes, but there are other snakes that don't make those noises. So we gotta be careful, okay? They like this tall grass. You see there. I don't see him. Yeah, we're over there on the other side of that Buckeye Reservoir. There is a lake put in. They have a fence all around it because they don't want you going in it. But there is a put in over there if you want to. There's people rafting. Looks like there's another campground over there. I don't see where they went, James. Come on. But yeah, it was so quiet last night. Last night the stars, I mean, it was a little overcast like it is now, but the stars were like probably the brightest I've ever seen. Not as good as when we were on the island. On what was that island? The Outer Banks Island, that one remote island. The stars out there were phenomenal. We're gonna go back to the island in the fall once it cools off a little bit, because with Marcus, yeah. All right, come on, bro. As always, thanks for watching. Next week, we finish up the Rimrocker Trail and head into Telluride to spend 4 days exploring the Alpine Loop area with my dad. Stay tuned for a little sneak peek.